I think I found what I absolutely love doing. Okay, so in Indian spiritual thought, in the Bhagavad Gita, we have this term called Swadharma, which means the work that your soul was born in this life to do, which is usually a combination of some skills that come naturally to you. This is my Swadharma. I think I'm probably the most extroverted human that I've ever met. And I love asking these deep questions. I love meeting people from all over the world. But at age 31, there's a part of me that is feeling like I think all in all, I'm inching towards a lack of happiness.
You are? Oh, okay.
And I can't understand why. There's definitely a part of it where I love what I do so much that I kind of amp it up to extreme levels when it comes to the quantity of work. And I know that the obvious answer is, hey, take a break or dial it down a little bit.
Or, in China, they say something to do, somewhere to go, somewhere to love. It's that triangle. So you need a career that gives you great joy. You need a relationship that gives you great joy. And then you need something else. And it has to be something just for you. And that could be collecting bees or butterflies or writing. But you need 3 things. So you'd need a wonderful career. But a wonderful career when you have no one to wake up with and come home to loses its luster very quickly. You need a wonderful relationship. But then you also need one other thing that is something that you love. And that could be painting, it could be running, it could be working out, it could be anything at all. But if you only have one of the 3 things, for example, I'm working, I'm married to work, and I'm always working, but I go home alone, I wake up alone, and I don't have any hobbies or interests because it's just work, 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 that's very bad for your soul. You must have 3 things.
So, a career that you enjoy, which I found.
Yes.
A relationship where you feel a lot of love.
Yes.
But you also need that third thing.
The third thing that's just something, that could be reading, could be studying, could be anything at all, could be doing yoga. But you need one other thing just for you.
How do you even know that third thing?
Well, the third thing is what makes you happy. For me, I love swimming. I love Pilates. I love yoga. I love reading. I love being around my friends. So we all know something that we like to do just for us. So let's imagine you've got a really busy, engrossing career, and maybe a family too, but you still have to have one thing. A lot of women say, I go to the gym because it's me time. Or I go for a walk because it's me time, or I shut myself away and meditate because it's me time. So that one thing, you'll already know what it is because it makes you happy, but it's something that you'll do on your own and it will give you immense joy.
Okay, trying to think from my own perspective here because I do
Yeah, what is your me time?
I mean, I have a very deep spiritual practice, but on some level, I think my inherent personality is very warrior-like. So even with that, I have a sense of achievement.
Yeah.
As much as that spiritual practice heals me on so many different levels, I bucket that with my career at this stage of my life.
But you're very young and you're making it. When you're on the way to massive success, it doesn't matter if you go, I'm working 6 days a week, 7 days a week. On your way to success, that's really okay to be disciplined and dedicated. As long as you get there, you start to bring in other things like, I need to share my life with someone, and I need to find something that makes my heart sing. But it's absolutely okay when you're on your way. It's like when you're studying for exams, to say, when I'm studying, I can't do anything but study. When I'm writing books, occasionally, I will shut down everything and just write all day and all night. Everything else goes out the window, but that's not permanent. It's temporary. It's not permanent, and it's not all pervasive. It's just for a little while. So I think anyone watching this goes, I'm very ambitious, I'm building a business, it requires 14 hours of my day, 7 days a week. That's okay on your way to success. As long as when you've made it, you go, okay, now I can bring in the me time.
Understood.
Because you have to have balance. Nature requires balance.
You have to have balance between the 3.
You have to have balance in your life. Without balance, you get burnout. So you must have balance of, and the balance is when I go to work, I'm at work. I'm fully at work. I'm fully on it. I'm fully committed. When I go home, I'm not answering emails. I'm playing with my children. I'm talking to my partner. I'm lying on the sofa reading a book. So the balance is switch on when you go to work, but switch off when you go home. And nowadays, of course, we never switch off. Even on a plane, we can still be doing emails and taking calls. So the balance is I'm on, I'm off. I'm 100% in, but now I'm 100% not in. So we have to have balance in everything, giving, receiving, working, socializing. And many of us have no balance at all, and it causes a lot of illness.